Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. A man who fears suffering is already suffering from what he fears. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Your emotions are the slaves to your thoughts, and you are the slave to your emotions. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. People don't resist change. They resist being changed. First, we make our habits, then our habits make us. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. It is not primarily our physical selves that limit us, but rather our mindset about our physical limits. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Your perspective on life comes from the cage you were held captive in. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Don't believe everything you think. We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. Loneliness does not come from being alone, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you. The way we communicate with others and with ourselves ultimately determines the quality of our lives. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. An individual's character isn't determined by how he or she enjoys victory, but rather how they endure defeat. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Man is not the creature of circumstances. Circumstances are the creatures of men.